What's going on? Welcome to the Nightly Painting Studio. My name's Corbin and I am super glad you are here. It is my goal to encourage, equip, and inspire you to be the best hobbyist that you can be. And that's what we're going to do tonight as we are jumping on live stream here. It's been great hanging out with you guys. So as you jump on, let me know where you are tuning into the stream from and what you are working on tonight. Would love to just see what everybody's up to. And hey, if it's your first time joining us, welcome. I just want to throw it out right up front here that we have a growing Discord community. So would love to invite you to be a part of that. Yeah, we got a lot of great people on there, and I just want to see more and more people continue to discover that community. So yeah, it's going to be a good night. We're going to be working on some more of the Kill Team Hivestorm stuff, which is going to be really fun. Tonight, I'm going to see if I can assemble a few of the Tempestus Aquilons. So that should be pretty fun. But yeah, it's going to be a good stream. It's been really fun digging into these guys. We've had some of the Vespid guys. This thing isn't picking it up for some reason, but some of these Vespid dudes, they're pretty cool. Already built a couple of those, and I just wanted to see what the Aquilons were like to build. Also built quite a bit of the terrain as well, so that stuff is really pretty good. So all right, well, I'm gonna just dive in here. As you jump in, just pop questions in the chat or let me know what you're working on tonight, and I would love to engage with you there. So okay, I'm gonna pop over to the desk cam. I will be right back. Okay, so we are here at the desk cam, and you can see I've got the Hivestorm instruction manual here. So we are going to be diving into the Imperial Kill Team here. yeah, so there are an absolute ton of parts, and this is gonna be some work. Gonna be some work. I'm already not looking forward to doing the mold lines on those jetpacks. You can see them there. There's gonna be a lot. So hey, what's going on, Phlogiston and Dream Big, Build Small? Hey, welcome. Gonna be doing some more assembly tonight on these Aquilons today. I wanted to try something different. I gotta be real, those Vespid are kind of breaking me. The mold lines are rough. Mold lines are rough on those guys. But you can see just how cool these guys are. Once you get them together and get them assembled, they're really neat. I think they're gonna be a treat to paint too, so excited about that. Okay, so we've got 3 different sprues for these. In the Pure Tide hobby hangout today, everybody was going on about the Vespid mold lines. Oh man, yeah, dude, they're rough. They're rough. I take a while to assemble stuff, but these guys are taking forever, so I'm glad I'm not the only one who's having issues with them. But we're gonna start with not the Sergeant. We're gonna start with one of the just rando bros here. Let's do this guy, like one leg on the rock, kind of hopping off. Let's do that guy. All right. No mold lines on resin models. Just saying, yeah. I hear you. So I ordered some stuff from you. All right, cool. So we're gonna get started on this. We've got parts 73, 74, 75, 76. Okay. So let's see if we can find those first. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm doing a little bit of a different, I've got my desk set up a little differently. So let me know if you can hear me all right. Okay. Where are these parts? Okay, there's 75. Okay. It's over here. Okay, there's 73, 74, okay. Music could be turned down a tiny bit, gotcha. Let me know if that's a little better. Turn it down. Oh man. What are y'all up to tonight? Drugs are a cheaper habit. Oh man. What's up, JP? Welcome. Just got done playing D&D. Nice. You gotta tell us about a cool or eventful moment from your D&D tonight. Phlogiston says gluing the teeth of Terra. Oh yeah, chainsword looks great. JP finished the stream early, tired, got a kick a cold. Oh man, yeah, yeah. My thoughts are with you. Colds suck. Okay, that's 3 of the parts. Oh, okay, it's 76 as well. Yes, I will probably be sorry, JP. Gonna lurk for Al Gore's rhythm. I appreciate that. That's too funny. Al Gore's rhythm. Cool. A 78, 77, 79. Okay. I guess they all are kind of right here. Yeah, I'll be showing off some of Phlogiston's prints on the channel here when I get them. So, but from the photos he's already sent me, they look great. Wrestle the thumb, yes. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you aren't already. Alright. There's a lot of unhelmed heads as well. What do y'all think about unhelmed heads in the 41st millennium? What's up, Jack Wallace? Welcome back to the channel for the live stream. Dream big, build small. Your wizard accidentally downed your cleric with chain lightning. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sure it was unintentional. For sure. Yeah, Jack, it's good to have you back, man. How things going for you this week? Yeah, I think Dream's in Discord. Oh, y'all can't even see what I'm doing. What a goon. Okay, there we go. Good, just converting the Space Wolves data cards to Space Bears. Nice. You gotta have some bear cavalry, you know, instead of the Space Wolf cavalry. You gotta make them bears. There's a board game I played that had bear cavalry in it. I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't remember right off the top of my head. Yeah, this is crazy. So these mold lines are not bad at all on these Scions, but on the Vespid, it's like every poor choice for mold lines was made, and they're just like way more prominent. Because I'm like flying through this. It's crazy. Maybe I just don't care as much. Maybe that's the problem. No, it's not. It's just that the mold lines are ridiculous. Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, this is crazy. Once again, Games Workshop favoring the Imperial factions. The Dread Bear. What? Bear-themed dreadnought, I'm guessing. Just I'll get you started. Always favoring the Imperial factions over the Xenos. You know, releasing a Space Marine Lieutenant model, Primaris Lieutenant model every 15 minutes or so. Sorry. Oh man. So Jack Wallace, I want to hear more about these Space Bears. I'm intrigued. mean, I just think anything riding a giant bear is probably going to be both hilarious and terrifying. Phlogiston, I'll see if I can find the exact one, and I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link. Because it was not terribly expensive, and it works pretty well. CCT versus non-CTT. I'm not sure what that means. What does CCT mean? Not up with the lingo. As you pop into the stream tonight, I want to know what you're working on, what's going on, where you are joining us from. So go ahead and pop in the chat. Let me know where you are coming from and what project you're working on right now. Something to do with color temperature. Oh, yeah. So this one's just kind of your plain old regular, like daylight, I guess. I think it's a little cooler than daylight, to be honest with you. It seems a little cooler than daylight. So, but just slightly. It's similar to a normal dreadnought, but more for, well, I kind of figured that. Okay. Where'd my glue go? There it is. And alive. Okay, let me get that. So I normally tend to, as I'm assembling models. Okay. Yeah, I probably got one of the ones that does not, it definitely does not change temperature, but also, I haven't necessarily needed it to. I kind of want to paint under daylight for the most part anyways, or that cooler temperature. So I haven't really found that I've needed to switch the color temperature, so to speak. People definitely have like different needs though too, so like I don't think you can go wrong with having more options. Yeah, just the one with the white light, yep. Agreed. Oh, I gotta put this little belt thingy in here. This is some kind of breather thingy that they have on their belts there. Okay. Try and do this very quickly to make sure that get everything lined up. There we go. Am I allowed to be angry? I could probably build like 4 of these in the time it took me to build one of those flippin' Vespid. Now I guess I have not built the backpacks yet. But my guess is if they're anything like the parts of these guys that I've built already, they probably won't have that many mold lines. Hose pouches as well. Yeah, this is like... This is unfair. It's unfair. Okay, so I'll say this. If you are a complete beginner and you have bought the Hivestorm box set, and you know nothing about assembling or painting miniatures. Do the Aquilons first. They're so much more straightforward. I think there would be some really easy, really cool ways to make these guys the old Elysian drop troopers. I think that would be pretty cool, pretty easy. Not 100% sure how I would do that. All right, let's get the backpack here glued together. And with parts like this, I always try to put a little more glue than I think I'll need on there. And then I'm gonna squish it out in between those joins. And it's gonna fill in any of the gaps between the two pieces that you might end up having. And you just go back over when it's all dry with a knife again and boom. So what I think I'm gonna do, actually, I think I'm going to leave the backpack and the head off. And I may do a scheme that has the backpack and head a different color. Kind of just stand off of the miniature. I don't know what I'm gonna do for these guys yet. So, what do y'all think? What kind of colors should I use on the Tempestus Aquilons? I guess gray is the color. No one has said anything. If you have any, I don't really know much about the lore of the Scions, and so I don't really know many of the different groups. Or different like factions within, or regiments, I don't know. Not a guard player either, so. Almost looks like a coil pack for their weapons. So like maybe when the yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering, Jack. I don't know what the typical paint scheme is for these guys. I know on here they kind of have like black armor with like a real muted blue fatigues underneath. I'm doing a lot of red and I've done a lot of black, so I kind of don't want to do those. I'll be doing some of that for the Vespid Kill Team as well to match my Farsight color scheme. I feel like I've seen like a teal and bronze scheme for these guys before on Instagram that I really liked, so maybe I'll have to look at doing something like that. Yeah, that's a great question, Jack. I just don't know the answer to it. I don't know a whole lot about the Scions. Boom. There we go. Orange. Ooh. Yeah. Could do an orange. That'd be fun to tackle. Yeah, so you can see these are kind of like black, faded blue, and gold. So yeah, interesting. Maybe a light lightish blue with orange highlight. Yeah, I could look into something like that. Definitely look into something like that. Okay. Let's see here. 83. This is the guy jumping off of here. Okay. 80, 81, 82, 83. What's up, Zangio? Zangiko. There we go. Light blue for the metal, brown fatigues, at least on the only reference image they have there. Okay. Yeah. I might have to dabble into blue a little bit, it sounds like. Probably wouldn't do a bright blue. I'd probably go for more of like a teal. Where's 83? Really? 83 is that one. Lightish blue with an orange highlight. I kind of like the idea though of doing an orange though. So like a main scheme orange. Maybe I could do like teal blue markings on it or something. That could be pretty sweet. Black fatigues, teal and white. I'm liking this. I think I'm gonna go orange. That'd be sweet. Okay, 85, 84, 86. I gotta figure out, because I need to actually look at how the team is built out too, because I know you can do either a plasma or it's either a plasma or a melta. At least I thought there was a way to do both. Okay, so basically it has the arms there. That would be tough to magnetize. I bet I can make something happen. Let me see if I can find that plasma bit. Where is that? 48. Okay. You know, I probably should check to make sure I can actually build it that way before I do, but if there are any Kill Team experts for the Aquilons out there, let me know if you can take both the Melta and the Plasma. Let's see here. Operatives. You can have one of the following. The Tempestus can have a hotshot las pistol and power weapon, a relic bolt pistol and a chainsword, or a hotshot las carbine. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you can have. Interesting. Okay, so you could take a Plasma and a Melta and the Marksman, or you could take the Melta, the Marksman, and the Servo Sentry. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, definitely worth building him. You can only take 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Grenadier, fighter. Gunner, marksman. He'd be easy just to say he's a trooper. Got it. Sweet. I had to check the rules because I'm not a guards player, but you can have 2 gunners in your squad. Yep. Yeah, I haven't really gotten to play yet or anything. I have 2 kill teams already. Yeah, that to fit 10 people. Yep. Yeah, it looked like 10 operatives. So, but thanks for the help there. Much appreciated. Yeah. Job hiding the mold lines on these guys. In there. Okay. Zangiko, you working on any particular projects right now? BRB, alright. Sounds good, man. See you back in a few. line up. We'll see. Sangiko says just dabbling a bit in 40k and Sigmar. Pick some Stormcast Eternal Evocators today. Nice. Are they the foot ones, or are they the ones that are on the Dracolines? I think they can be on Dracolines. I'm not super into Age of Sigmar, but do know the Stormcast. Foot soldier spellcasters, nice. Okay, cool. I don't even know if they sell them anymore, but they used to have them on these big dragon lion things. I feel like that was a couple editions ago though, and that may have been part of the Stormcast Age of Sigmar purge that happened earlier this year. You know, I have to say I didn't think about it until just now. So I've been working on a lot of Xenos stuff this year, especially recently with the Tau, and I just realized I haven't had to really drill the barrels on those weapons. That's actually been kind of nice. Let me know in the chat if you are a driller of barrels or not, and if so, what do you use? Me personally, if it has a barrel that's big enough to be drilled, and it should have an actual physical barrel, I'm gonna drill it. And I have used both a power drill and a hand drill, or like one of those little pin vise things. I've used both. You're making a you're trying to sell it. Trying to sell it. I mean, I don't blame you. Flo, I don't blame you. Man's gotta eat, you know? What's up, Iron Motion? Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you here tonight. Don't hate the player. I don't hate the player or the game. I'm very excited about that that Shadow Sun proxy in particular. I don't love the GW sculpt. So there it goes. Goodness. Yeah, I'll just paint over it. Or I guess I won't, because she won't have the Farsight symbol. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will put the Farsight symbol on her. Just to spite Shadow Sun. Yeah, it was a very weird design choice for the extra arms. I just didn't get it. And literally all the other suits and stuff just have one. Okay. This is where it's gonna get interesting. We're gonna see if we can make this jumpy boy a plasma boy. They don't do anything. That's why I'm so confused by it, to be honest. They don't do anything. Let's see. No. That ain't gonna work. Unless there's an extra hand somewhere. Yeah, they very much they're very similar to the ODSTs for sure. Iron Motion. Yeah, I'm enjoying them. They definitely are wannabe ODSTs. So might have to look for a different. So that one has. Gunfighter. What was the Sergeant model? We'll see. We'll see if I can make this work, y'all. You can do it, Aaron Reese. You can do it. We believe in you. Get to that paint desk. Also, welcome to the hobby stream. Glad you're here. You've come to the right place. Sometimes getting to the hobby desk can be really, really tough. I get it. But I always love seeing the progress that I make. And like, even if I just take tiny steps towards, I think I always end up being like, I made progress, you know? So even if it's just keeping yourself in the habit of it, get to that painting desk. Building, painting, and mounting cabinet. Yeah, okay. Job or your own? Because I get that. See if there's maybe I can get it on a different guy here. Revamp the emergency store supplies in the basement in the wake of the hurricane. Oh yeah, where are you at, man? I'm in Ocala, Florida. We didn't get hit too hard, but I was I was in Horseshoe Beach recently, and I was over in Tampa with some relief efforts and stuff. So, hope you didn't get hit too bad. Also, what's your hobby project that you're going to be painting? Oh man. Whew. Okay, glad to hear you were not in that main damage area, but man, prayers with you right now. I am originally from Kingsport, Tennessee, and had a good amount of friends that were impacted by the storm. So heard it's just absolute devastation up there. I feel like I'm gonna build all the bodies and stuff and then go back through and build the backpacks and all that kind of stuff. Been by Kingsport, whatever they're, yep. No power and water for a couple of weeks. Well, glad you guys are okay. I know nobody was expecting that. Hard to imagine a flood of that magnitude up there. Crazy. Build our grenadier here. It's gonna be this guy. This one here, the grenadier. Yeah, how are the Aquilons and 40K? Because I don't know. I don't have any idea of their rules in the mainline 40K. $51, $53, $52, $54. Okay. Nice. Points, pretty good. Yeah, sounds like it. I'm sure they'll make them good. They want to sell the minis. Chat ate my message again. Oh no. Lovely. USMC 8 units for bolt action. Nice. And some IJA units for friend. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's a good amount of bolt action players in my area, but I have not tried it. I'm already into too many games, so I think it's going to be smaller games of Warhammer 40k and Kill Team for me. I think that should be it. And then the head and the back. Oh, wait. 60, 58, 59, 57. Oh, goodness. This guy's got the nades all over him. Yeah, I hope it comes back for you too, man. Are they getting ready to release a new edition of the game? Because I know, like, just recently a bunch of people down here in Ocala started getting into it. So... For those of you who may not already be in there, we've got a little growing hobby community over on Discord. So I'm going to drop that in the chat right now. Would love for y'all to be a part of it if you aren't already. That way, when you do get to those days that you don't have the motivation, you can jump on there and be like, y'all, I don't have motivation. And somebody can either validate you or motivate you. So, here's what I know. We were not intended to do this life alone. So you got to get that community, get people who can come around you, support you, cheer you on, and that is my hope for our Discord community and this channel. I think a lot of people are like me, and for the vast majority of the time that I sit down to do my hobby, a lot of times I want it to be this way, but most of the time it's alone. And while I think there's some really healthy mental stuff that comes from just taking time to be alone and to have space, I think it also can be lonely. And so when I really wanted to start my channel back up, I was like, I really just want to be able to have a community of people who are like-minded and who enjoy the hobby, because I'm just sitting here doing my thing for hours, and I'm like, I might as well be meeting people and making friends and talking with people and having meaningful conversations around something that I like, if I'm going to be sitting here all this time and doing it. So anyways, there you go. There's some of the why behind the channel. I hope we can create a community of people who just really enjoy cheering each other on, sharing what they've learned, and encouraging each other, building each other up. There's too much negativity in the world as it is. Let's find ways to encourage each other. So yeah, join the Discord if you haven't already. We got some good peeps in there already. Always looking for more. More the merrier. Lore. What about the lore? There's a lot of lore in 40K. I do my fair share of listening to lore. This is some lore about the channel. Yes. That's my why, I think we all could use a little more community in our lives. I think the last 4 years or so I've just really upped the I work with people quite a bit, and I think that what I see more than anything right now is just people are more isolated than ever. And I think in particular in the gaming side of things, we can tend to be a little more introverted and not always feel super comfortable to go up to people and get to know somebody new. And yeah. So anywho, if I can make it easy to meet people with similar interests, I'm all for that. What are thoughts on the Death Corps of Krieg Engineers? Okay. I mean, I think they're cool. Are you asking about rules in game? Because if that's the case, I know nothing. I think they're super cool, though. Models and in lore, yeah, no, I think all of the Death Corps lore is super cool. I think one of my favorite things about their like military stuff was I think they have the mole launchers. I always thought those were pretty cool. Or like the double man flamer teams, those were pretty neat. Also, their weird knot horses are pretty cool. The Death Corps are definitely my favorite guard regiment, though. Yeah, Grenadiers are really cool. I mean, they're just the coolest guard faction, in my opinion. Here in just a minute, I'll show you guys what I worked on earlier today as far as painting goes. I know I've been doing a lot more assembly in these live streams the last couple of times, but I will definitely get back to painting. Yeah, I'll get this guy put together and then I'll show you. I'll show y'all what I was working on earlier. See here. this. Why they didn't just make that into the part, I don't know. I guess because of the way it wraps around. Okay. Yeah, these are really not bad to put together. Honestly, enjoying these much more than putting those vest bits together. See how this works. Yeah, of course. There's no telling where that went. All right. I'll be back. Second time that's happened on stream recently. Awesome. I'm seeing you in there, Aaron. I also see Dunbolf Gandor in there as well, so welcome. If you are still watching the stream. Okay. These tiny little grenades and stuff. That's got it. He's got a melta. Okay. Where are my tweezers at? That's what I need right now. Sometimes these parts are so tiny. Okay. Okay, there's that guy, the Grenadier. Oh yeah, those different bolter scopes are crazy. Here's the one that's like finished. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like these guys. Here's the other kill team, the Vespid. So a little more on the alien side, but yeah, excited about these. Okay, so got a couple of those guys like pretty much finished tonight, which is fun. Yeah, so here's what I was working on earlier today. Issue with the phone here. There we go. And of course, it does this to me every time. Bear with me here. There we go. Yeah, so these are the boarding actions terrain pieces. So really Really liking how these are coming out. The doors that open are super cool. Yeah, you can see these, just so much detail. And then this is what it'll look like once it's got all the screens and stuff. I'm gonna dull these down just a tad, but this was my test piece, so. It turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. But there is so much of this stuff to do. This is like 2 of a bazillion walls. But yeah. No, it's good. It's fun. But yeah, I've been just slowly blocking in the silver on those, which has been tedious. Should you paint some gird? I don't know what gird is. I'm guessing you mean guard. But well, thank you. I appreciate that, Reese, Aaron. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, there's just so much of it. Like, I mean, you can see all of this is only half. So half of the boarding actions terrain. This right here is what you would need for the Kill Team Into the Dark, or I guess I call it Gallow Dark, I guess, is what they actually call it. But yeah, any of the spaceship interior ones, like you need all of these different walls. So I've gotten them all to kind of a basic level. So like you can see, here's difference between those. So this one up here, I've done the silvers on, just a quick one coat and then a wash, and then down here I haven't done any of the metallic sections, just to get those to stand off. I agree, Aaron, it's why they do, but I'm crazy. And honestly, I just really like my terrain to look great. I feel like it's important to set the minis. So now I gotta figure out which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. That should probably tell me right there that it doesn't matter, but dang it matters to me. least apparently that's what I'm telling myself. Yeah, I don't know where that other one went. Anywho. Yeah, I agree, and that's like when I game, I tend to be more on the narrative side of things, so like I just I want it to be more on that immersive side of things, and so I just yeah, I tend to like to spend a little more time on my terrain. Plus, then I can also take photos of the minis in there, and they tend to turn out pretty well. So, yeah, so tonight I got mostly assembled. A couple of the troopers, and then the Grenadier just have their backpacks and stuff left to do. So I think I'm gonna try an orange scheme as suggested by the chat earlier. So I think what I'll end up doing is I'll end up doing orange on all of the armor plates, and then I'll probably do black fatigues. I'll do teal and white symbols, and then we'll see if I add like gold to the trim areas or not. Fantascience. Yeah, hey. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. And then for these guys, they will be painted similarly to my Farsight enclaves. And I'm not quite sure. I'm going back and forth on like a yeah, on either blue or black for the skin. But with the red armor, the gray, and then the white helmets. Well, the autofocus just apparently is having trouble right now. There we go. So. For reference, I'll get some of my other towel. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do them, because I kind of have some different. I could go a few different directions with them. So here's my Tau Fire Warrior scheme. Red, black, and gray with the bright white helmets, and blue glow. So there's that. And you can see I've carried that blue over to the skin as well. So it's kind of the accent color of the army is the blue with the glow and stuff. The Kroot don't have any of that on them. So no blue on the Kroot. They have the green skin instead. Don't have to have blue. But yeah, there's that. You can see on the drone that blue really just stands out. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe doing that nice kind of glowy blue color on the skin could work really well. It might also make them stand out too much. And just kind of keep the blue glow, the accent color for everything. Make the skin black on them. I don't know. So keep that nice vibrant red armor on them wherever they have that armor. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm just, what do y'all think? As far as the Vespids go. I'm open to suggestions. Like, so for this guy, he has more armor than most of them. Okay, so you're saying, Zangiko, you're saying some, they were white and then they had red accents near the joints and on the wings? Really having trouble focusing. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking like, you know, obviously the helmet, the chest plate here, the arm plates, the wrist areas, like this is probably one of the most armored ones. If not the most armored one. And so he'll have probably the most red on him. And that's kind of my hang up, because like this guy won't have any red on him besides I've got some 3D printed helmets from Phlogiston coming, so they'll have red here and then red on the weapon. But then he'd mostly just be blue. And I just don't think that's gonna look as good as I think it might. I might have to do a couple of testers just to see. But I'm actually thinking like kind of maybe a blue-black for the skin on these guys. And then I could probably bring in some of the white with blue on the wings, that kind of bluish color, and then hit the glowing for the eyes and lenses and that kind of stuff, and then the crystals on their guns. Yeah, so I get green would be cool. I don't want to do them green because the Kroot are green. So yeah, if I go with the blue, it would be this color blue for them. Oh yeah, that's true. That would be a good idea. Be a good idea, Jack. So I know they'll have some gold accents on them as well. They'll have the blue glow from the crystals, and then the helmets. Let's take a look at the teams in here. I think they have photos. Maybe not. No color photos in that one. I'm not necessarily worried about a color clash. I just don't want them to stand out too much. Like, oh my gosh, everything's red, but these guys are blue. And that like bright blue too. Okay, let's see here. Go to the Vespids. Here we go. Okay, so like most of them, like where you see the white would be red on mine. So I don't think there will be too much red. Basically, you're just gonna have the red helmet, like this guy. So all of them will have these helmets. So you'd have a red helmet and a red weapon, and then whatever color they would be. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to try the blue scheme. I mean, I like the classic Vespid scheme from the OG. The OG Tau book. Here we go. I also think something like this could be kind of cool. It's kind of a white. So that could be kind of cool. Maybe I could do white blue with red. And like kind of have the blue white glow because the white is a pretty predominant color. On my towel, so white could be good. So I found this the other day, and we'll look in it for some inspiration. How about it? So this is the original Tau Codex. I believe it was the first one. It's 2001, I believe that was when they came out with the Tau for the first time. Space Comic Go Fish, yep. Yep, so back when a lot of them had the goblin green bases, or at least the base rims were still that way. I don't think the Vespid were even in this codex. I think it was just Tau and Kroot. This thing's a relic. Some of these same transfers are still being used though. Stippling. Yeah, some of the classic suits here. The old broadsides. So I have Phlogiston printing me some of these, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think the Vespid are in here. I don't think they made it. Back when we had the true Force org charts. A relic, that was the year you graduated high school. Nice. As far as the Tau goes, it is a relic, because this is about the beginning of them. I don't know if they had anything prior to this. Some classic Tau art there. Very Gundam. One of my favorites right there. Just captured them so well. Back when they had all the different things in the armory that you could take. Yeah, I don't see any of our Vespid friends. Nope. Tau language, just in case you ever need it. Ah, Farsight, my boy. Yeah, so back then you could not use ethereals, gun drone squads, Kroot hounds, or Krootox. Like, so any of the Kroot stuff. You couldn't use any of that with Commander Farsight. And then you could only have one stealth team or Pathfinder team, Hammerhead, or Broadside. So, yeah. Here we go. There's some cool paint schemes. That's a wild one right there. See ya, Iron Motion. Have a great night. Well, I'm not seeing any Vespids here. I don't really see any inspiration as far as our Vespid schemes go. But I will keep searching for something to go along with these Tau. Yeah, if y'all have any recommendations or thoughts about it, would love to know what you think. You can pop on over to the Discord. I'll go ahead and pull that back over in case anybody else wants to join. There is the link to the Discord again. And oh gosh, it's 12:30. All right, I will be right back, y'all. Yeah, this was fun. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. Yeah, I'll have to continue to think about that Vespid scheme because I'm just a little stumped right now. I'm gonna have to try a couple of test models, I think. So, but we'll figure it out. So, hey, just want to say, Aaron Reese, nice to meet you. Zangiko Gaming, nice to meet you tonight as well. Jack Wallace, good seeing you again in the chat. Francis, always good to see you. Iron Motion, thanks for hanging out. Phlogiston, good to see you as always. Dream Big, Build Small. JP Gotrix, yeah. Yeah, it's good hanging out with y'all tonight. And you know, been doing this Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I'm going to continue to do that. I am considering making one of those nights pretty much just for the... Oh, sorry, it's late. Just for the Discord only. Hey, Aaron, good job. That's awesome. That's really good. Glad you were able to sit down and get some painting done. That's awesome. It's better when you can do it together. We do this Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, and I'm thinking about one of those moving to the Discord. We can actually hang out and do a video chat in the Discord, so it would be just for our Discord folks. But I'm not sure on that yet, so for now, we'll continue to do Tuesday, Thursdays, Sundays. But yeah, excited to see a couple new people in the Discord tonight, and looking forward to connecting with y'all more regularly. If you have any questions, any topics for future live streams, anything that you'd like to learn painting wise, maybe there's a technique that you've struggled with, or maybe you're new and you're not quite sure exactly what this whole painting miniatures thing is about. Sunday wet t-shirt paint stream. Nah, that ain't gonna be it. that ain't gonna be it, Francis. No wet shirt t-shirt paint streams. I'll put one on the Vespid for you. Make a tiny t-shirt and put one on the Vespid. That'd be weird. That'd be real weird. But it's getting late, and this has been really fun. Thanks for joining me. This is the Nightly Painting Studio. Goodness, you can tell it's late here. Nightly Painting Studio live stream. This has been a lot of fun, and I will see you guys on the next one on Thursday evening. Until then, stay safe. Peace.